Hello everybody and welcome back to our modded single player world that we are playing on here. And today we have a plan to do some Thorncraft. I want to get into some Thorncraft for a few reasons. One, because I like Thorncraft as a whole, but second off, we need it in order to create our best tool that we can do, which is the Cobalt Pickaxe Head, the paper binding, and then the Thaumium tool rod. So we need half a Thaumium ingot. So we just, that's... I need to get rid of this and replace it. But that's, some chiseled sandstone, some four chiseled sandstone, and an iron, and that will get us our tool. And we can also apply that to like steel swords or not steel, but like some better swords and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But as you can also see, I have upgraded all my tools. Previously we had the steel pickaxe only, but now we have steel broadsword, steel hatchet, and steel shovel. Still got the stone hammer just because I haven't really been using it all that much. Plus I haven't got around to actually doing that. I do have enough steel. I have by far enough steel, and also I've upgraded these iron chest. But I have enough steel. That's fine. It's just, I haven't got around to it. But yeah, this actually does 8 attack damage. This actually does 9. I'm thinking about possibly using that. I just heard something. Magic Forest, it might be in a Peck. I don't know how you say that name. Peck. P-C-H. P-E-C-H. Yeah. Ooh. Forager imprinting. Yeah. Peck Forester. Yeah. Forager. Soul of the Peck Forester. 100% fill. Ooh. Oh, that's magic stuff. And then Peck's Curse, which I think you have to kill them to get. But yeah. We've done some of that stuff, and today we are going to be getting on to, because all this does fairly well. This is what, 2-hit kill for most mobs, or 3-hit kill I think, but if one's a crit it'll kill in 2 hits, since it'll do 4 hearts of damage each hit, and each mob has 10 hearts, just like us. That is if they don't have armor on. I'm thinking about making a rapier, first, before I do, because there's a way you can make a rapier that does 20 hearts of damage, or sorry, 20 damage, which is 10 hearts, and ignores armor, which means it's a 1-hit kill on all normal mobs. It's either that, or I'm also going to I'm going to also make the manual cleaver, which I always make as well. But I'm not sure. I think I might go with the rapier first, because it's actually cheaper, if I remember correctly. Because it is, these actually cost 8 each, and those cost 3 each, whereas the rapier is just 1, half, and half, so that's 2 ingots for a rapier, which is pretty cool, and we can probably set that up today actually, but not the cordless bit. But yeah, we need to actually get on with this. So in order to start out our Thorncraft, let's actually just get Thorncraft up. We're actually going to need 2 iron ingots, because we need to make 10 iron nuggets, and unfortunately it only makes 9 normally. Also, I went into the nether, as you may be able to see. I got some envy shards, some wraith shards. Also found I found 2 meteors, which is pretty cool. They were right next to each other. I actually have a clip of that, so I'll put that in somewhere. But, or possibly I won't, I'll possibly forget. But, it's like that, yes, a stone broadsword. We need a stick, that's perfect. So, we need to do this, make 2 of those, and now we have a iron capped wand, which has the best, like, out of any item I know, has the best, like, drop item sort of looking thing, is these, those things. But yeah, we have that, which means we can now craft stuff and install B and such things, which is pretty cool. But another thing we need, which I'm hoping I have enough, should have enough, yeah, stuff for, is, let's just get this here, is we are going to be making a, can't remember what it's called, a thermometer, that thing, because we need to sort of look up everything we can. There is a guide on the internet, obviously, where else would it be? But it is I need to study plants in order to get iron stuff, apparently. But it actually has a list of stuff you need to look up in the best order. Actually, I'm gonna go have a look at that now, see if I can find it, and I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, so I found the thing that I was talking about, and it's sort of a guide. Oh god, a guide on like the best or the order you want to like, you know, scan things, and that means you can unlock the higher tiers. So for example, we've got torch was first on the list, which means we can get lux. Coal is also next on the list, or yeah, coal, which is for potentia. So there, this is so we can actually not recover, but you know, discover rather all of the things we need to in order to do this. So now we should be able to. Huh. I've worked out why I can't do grass blocks. I didn't read the entire thing, and apparently we're supposed to get a research table first and get Victus and Tempestus. I forgot. I think I already had Victus when I I had somehow like achieved Victus before I got did it on the community mod server. So we're gonna have to do that. So we're gonna have to create a research table, which is just tables. Well, it's a bit of work, but obviously it's worth it because it's Thorncraft. Yay! Let's do that because we want to make a few of these. I think if I remember correctly, it's like that. Yeah, so that's 2 tables. And then we've got this, so we can actually create 4 tables, might as well, with the extras. We need a feather, if we have any, feather, ink sac, and 3 glass. 1, 2, 3. And that is for the scribing tools, because we need those to do all this. So I'm actually going to, just for the sake of this, place them here. And I'm going to have the research table, and then this one could be the crafting thing, whatever it's called. I will check what it's called in a second, but now we do this. Scribing tools. What's it called? Arcane work table. But now we have this, which is the research table, which is pretty good. So we need the first Aqua and Terra apparently to go together to get Victus, which we can do that, and also Air and Aqua to Tempestus. So that's fine for that. So that should mean that we're able to come out here and, you know, get this, which means we can get Herba, which is pretty cool. So that's one cool thing there. Then we've got, gonna have to make 2 of them because we need 6. Trapdoors are then a good thing in order to get Motus, apparently, or a cheap thing to get Motus, apparently. A chest is apparently good for vacuous, and these are going to be fine in terms of chests. I can also do this one for extra stuff, and these actually can be done later and give us quite a lot. And I think we need to study crystals, it says. So, and that's tools. Then a glass block is apparently needed for the next one. Oh yeah, I also found a spawner, by the way. I don't know if I showed that, or like I've said that before, but I found a spawner, which is pretty cool. Glass block. It's easier to throw it on the ground for us because, you know, we can just pick it back up and don't have to worry about mining it because we don't have to touch it. Potion of weakness, not something, you know, we can really make right now. So technically we can go and research Victus plus Pedicio. So, well, that's Potentia. Pedicio is that one. Victus, that turn into Mortis, and any shard, mossy cobblestone or chisel sandstone is Praecantatio. So Praecantatio we can actually achieve from just this entropy shard, which is pretty cool. And we can also scan the water shard whilst we're at it, because that will allow us to have extra research points. Chicken is apparently the next on the list. I don't know if that means chicken in the... Oh, I wonder if cooked chicken works. No. Don't know if it means it's in the sake of the actual item or the mob. I don't think I have any of either. I think I know SMR, like far, far, far to that way, because that's where I found that skystone, or the meteors rather. And there was some on the way, So I suppose I'll have to see if I can find those. Or they'll just turn up on my my minimap as I say that. I'm gonna pick up these amber bearing stones. Pick up some extra stuff like this. Appetite, not sure if it has anything. Hey. Chicken, wherever you be at. Chicken, where are you? There you are. Yay! So that means we get Voltus and Bestia. So that's pretty cool. And then Soul Sand is the next one. Let's actually get back to the base. So that means we're going to have to go to the Nether. And then we can do all that stuff for stuff. Also, I scanned the portal and you apparently get Infernus. I can't remember what Infernus is from, but it's an add-on. I'm also going to have to see if I can find anything for the add-ons in this. I don't know if... No, these don't have anything. Next we need paper. That's rotten flesh, then wheat. Let's see if we can, you know, get all these items together. Apparently I'm Steve again. Like earlier I was. Oh yeah, I changed my hat. I just realised a while ago. But I swear I was Steve. Not Steve. I swear I was me a minute ago. I was actually glad I kept all my stuff on this world, considering I actually changed my character. Oh, no, that's weakness. I got that from killing a Thorncroft mob, by the way, if you're wondering. But I should change my Mojang name, or name on Mojang, like, got the Mojang account and changed my name. Which I previously wanted to do, but I never got around to doing because I didn't actually have a Mojang account, because I didn't have the original email I bought the account with, but suddenly something changed which meant I could actually do it. I don't know why, but something changed. So I have, so if I say, hey, you see, the 159 is no longer there, which is just easy. It's a bit cleaner, rather than just having numbers at the end. What do we want? We wanted paper, which meant we wanted stuff that we don't have. Paper. Don't actually know where any, oh, I wonder if we can research this yet. No, we still can't. I don't think nothing can be learned from this. Right, so we need, oh, that was it, apples. So I went to go get some bones to turn into bone meal to get apples. I wanted apples. Because that then gets us further in this and also allows us to have more food. I apparently don't have any bone meal. I wonder if this works. No. Maybe that does work, it's just that I can't do it yet. Soul Sand, we got Cognito for paper, so we do think there is some sugarcane. There generally is sugarcane in like swampy biomes. I didn't know this obelisk was here, that's apparently a thing. The Sinister node in it. We've researched Examinus, which is pretty cool. I suppose that's one way of like getting like unlocking some research. That I suppose that I don't know. I overlook, I suppose, is the best way of saying that. Huh. Are these jungle trees? Jungle wood, at least. Yeah. Oh, actually, it said jungle. That means we can get the jungle trees without having to find a jungle biome, which means we can sort up that lumber axe I was on about. Well, it doesn't really matter, we've got a better... Go away. We've got a power situation sorted, so it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I'm gonna try and find some sugarcane, hopefully. I haven't found the sugarcane yet, but I did find this little guy. Look at him. I think we're in like a mixture of a witchwood forest and a magical forest here, because there's like greatwood trees and silverwood trees like all over the place, which I know is part of natural generation in this game or in this mod, but I think it is like they slightly overlapped. Hey, you can just die. Ah, it's really great. Thank you for giving me bones. I just need to find... I'm dying. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay. Yeah, I swear I saw some a while ago. Maybe I imagined it, or it was on a different world? Is that an apple tree? Can we just get some pre-made apples already around here? Nope. Huh. I think you can get paper in other ways, though. I think you can get paper with sawdust. So... Oh, look. Sorry, I gotta kill you. Oh, God! Yeah, I think you can... What are these? Water... Mana creepers, that was it. I thought I had, elemental creepers on then. I was like, how do I have... I don't remember adding this mod. Ever. But yeah, let's get back to base. It's 200 meters out. Let's use this river, because then maybe we can find some sugarcane on the way, because it's more likely to be there, obviously. Let's see if it goes on for a while. Nope, it's just a little pond area. Either way, worth a shot. Oh, why does every skeleton have armor on? God damn it. But yeah, we're gonna do that, and then I think we can make sawdust and get... Oh, crown. But yeah, we can get he's got spets and stuff on. As I was trying to say before I basically got murdered, nearly. We're gonna go back, and I think you can make sawdust out of just normal wood, so we can use sawdust in order to make paper, and then use that instead of the sugarcane. So yeah, that's probably the best route to go. Apparently, when we were out there, we got a miniature red heart. That's pretty cool. We got a lot of apples out of that, so we should be fine, I think, in terms of food for at least a long while. Okay, so the previous part I recorded didn't actually record my voice at all, which was a bit annoying. For some reason, it randomly did that. I have no idea why. But yeah, I thought I'd just go over what I was saying in that. I was saying that, you know, we have all this stuff. We are now apparently regenerating Terra and Auto for some apparent bizarre reason. And I realized we had to get a bookshelf. I thought it was originally a book. I completely forgot that it was a bookshelf. But we need this in order to get our Thaumaturgy. There we go. And that means that we are able to use our scribing tools and our paper to then research different things. So thaumaturgy wise, we want to actually go into alchemy, and we want to go to magical metallurgy, because that is how we make thaumium. And before we do that, we are going to have to get some iron together, 7 of the stuff, and the reason for that is so we can create a cauldron. Now we have lava on us already, that's pretty useful. And I will actually set up the cauldron. Cauldron can go here. How about that? So let's actually scan the lava, and the cauldron will go here. And we're going to scan the cauldron first. Just get some stuff out of that, and we are going to right-click with that, turn it into a crucible. Also go out of that. We've discovered Fabrico, and we've also got some Precantatio out of that. And from here we can fill this up with water and refill our buckets there. So now we want to go into here, and we need to go from metallum or metallum to Precantatio. Now this is where I could work it out myself, or I could be lazy like I'm going to be, at least for now. And there's an online tool, Formcraft Research Helper, which means that you can literally put in, for example, from metallum to Precantatio in a minimum of 1, 2, 3 steps. We're going to find the connection in between. So, what this does is actually metallum goes into vitreous, or yeah, is used to make vitreous, I think, which is then made up of ordo, and then ordo is part of potentia, and ordo is part, not ordo, ordo goes into potentia, and potentia is part of Precantatio. So that is us magical metallurgy. So there we can go, and now we can research in our Thaumaturgy magic metallurgy, where metals meet magic. So in order to make a thaumium ingot, as it shows here, 4 Precantatio and 1 iron ingot as the catalyst. So as I was saying a while ago, the best tool that I know, or rather best item I know for the Praecantatio is chiseled sandstone, because if we go here, you'll show that it is, or it's the cheapest rather. It has one Praecantatio. Now the problem is it does have Ordo and it does have Terra in it, or sorry, Praecantatio and Terra, which is a bit of an annoyance. But you know, something you have to deal with, and we're just gonna have to get rid of the other stuff after it. So we can get this, and we have to 1, 2, 4. That we're gonna get some thaumium out of it, and some lag apparently. And what I'm gonna do is just put that on top for now, and then we're gonna right-click here, and it's gonna empty this entire thing. And we put that on top so it doesn't leak any flux goo or flux gas out, because that's not something we want. Apparently there's a guy out here. Let's actually just sleep and see if we can get rid of that guy. You gonna die? Or have you got a helmet on? You've got a tree. Hello, sir. Thank you for the mod jam hat. I also just realized for this tool that we want to create, we actually need paper, which I've just had an entire talk about how it's kind of difficult for us to get paper. We're having to use wood to get paper. So it's a bit annoying, so we have to find some sugarcane eventually, but for now we can go back to using that method, because we're going to need paper, because I think what we can maybe do now is just slightly start the creation of this whole thing that we're going to be creating. So, tool rod pattern, that's going to go in here, and luckily you don't have to smelt the thaumium down, but we are going to get thaumium tool rod and a thaumium shard as well. So the thaumium shard can then be used for a half a material thing like a tool rod again, so that's pretty good there. And we don't have to worry about that. What was I looking for? I was looking for sawdust. And then the paper can actually also be used in the same way, somewhat. So we're going to throw one paper in there, and that is going to create the tool binding for this. So that is fine. And let's actually create the cobalt thing first. But there's another thing we need to do. We need to get 3 gold exactly. We are going to create another cast. We're going to create the pickaxe, but we're not actually going to use the pickaxe yet, because we want to apply the resonance flux capacitor to it before we do pretty much anything with it, because we want to get that all set up. And that's, you know, obviously the highest tier that we can get. We want 50 million EU on it. Is it 50 million? I'm not sure anymore. Oh, these. I wonder if we can use these. But yeah, this says 20 million on it. It's 80 million in the actual. What is it? It's 80 million in the actual redstone energy cell. That's it. So we want to do that. The reason I did that is so that I can actually get the actual ingot back out of this, because this is only going to use 1. This is going to create 2. So. And we can resmelt it later, because we are probably going to make 2 pickaxes. I normally make 2 pickaxes like this, one which is normally the fortune one, and one which is normally the silk touch one. So that'll come eventually, but for now we are just going to create this first one, have the pickaxe, and you know, we can also have the ingot spare if we need to repair it, if we ever need to use it for some reason. If we lose this pickaxe, for example, we can't be bothered to make another one. We can just, I don't know, we can probably throw a flux capacitor on here anyway, because, I don't know. Why did I just do that? We can probably just throw like a hardened one on, or a redstone one on. It's not going to be too difficult, but, yeah. At least we have everything that we need for the creation of this now. Right? That's good. I'm actually going to leave, I normally leave the that cast in there for most times like that. And we're going to go back into here. We're actually going to assemble this thing. So, oh, that is not how that works. So we have a co-op pickaxe, which has a mining speed of 14 and 5 modifiers on it in total. And it, you know, has a high. You're going to leave that in there for now, along with that cobalt ingot. Throw this one back in here, and then we should be fine. I think that's all we're going to do for Thorncraft today, though. And maybe we can actually have a look into how we're going to create this. So we need tin for this, and we also need Invar. So maybe we can upgrade this guy today into making, or get some Invar. I think we already had some Invar blend, or we made some Invar, but we don't have enough. So we need pulverized ferrous and pulverized iron is what we need. I do want to check we have no Invar. So Invar. Check we have none spare. We actually have 2 spare, which is perfect, because we actually made this into a hardened flux capacitor, or flux, not capacitor, energy cell, that was the word. But we need tin and 3 redstone, so 1 tin, 1, 2, 3, and we are just going to do this, and this actually gives us the ability to, quite obviously, have an increase. So we increase from 80k to 400k, so 5 times the amount. And then redstone flux capacitor, we need a diamond, 2 electrum. I wonder how much electrum we have. We have 1. So how do we make electrum? Maybe we can go up to redstone flux capacitor. So we need gold and silver. So 1 gold and a silver. Do that. And pulverize these up, because that means we can have this for a lot more. You know, we can leave it to charge up, keep it there, and it will stay working for a longer time. So Invar blend there. I can go back to outputting. We had diamond and 3 redstone, and we have 12 diamonds still, so that's fine. Electrum blend. So 1, 2, 3. That one, that one, that, and that. So now we've gone from 80k to 400k to now 4 million RF. So I think that's a pretty good upgrade for today. And then that allows us to, you know, just generally have more tools, or our tools lasting for longer. This is going to be using way too much power. I think what this needs to do is like disconnects until this updates. I think that's maybe a thing. I wonder if we can get an energetic infuser. I think that's a bit too much, maybe. Because that's silver, isn't it? Yeah. Copper gear, leadstone. Actually, how about we do that? Today, I think maybe the last thing we'll do today, properly, is we're going to make an energetic infuser and throw it somewhere. Probably up here, potentially. Actually, no, it's probably better to throw it here and throw it at the end. Because then we can throw it, like, make everything go into there, maybe? I prefer to have it so that I actually just pull out the thing I want. Because if I'm putting it in, I'm like charging it, like, in the near future, or wanting it for the near future. So, what we need is to throw some stuff back. So, actually, paper needs to stay on us. But, energetic infuser, that was this stuff, which was 4 tin, 4 glass, 1, 2, 3, there's a 4th glass there, that can go here, that's fine. We need all this stuff, which is 4 tin, 1 iron, to make this, and 4 extra iron, plus those, plus 8 for the gears, pretty sure. And then I think, if I remember correctly, it's like this. Just kind of quickly doing this off memory. Yep, machine frame. Then we want conductance coils, or reception coils rather, and transmission coils. So we need 6 redstone. 6, but we also need 9 extra. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 4 more glass. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because of obviousness of needing the, what's it called? The leadstone thing, I can't remember the name of. Leadstone energy frame, that's the word. Then we want to create a redstone block. There's 4 glass. It's easier if I just create this like that. And we should have enough for an energetic infuser. Throw it there. It's going to get its power eventually. It's not going to input or output anything or from anywhere. It's actually going to hold not a lot, because we actually need to, if anything, upgrade our leadstone flux ducts, which, I'm not sure what hardened flux ducts. Do we have any spare Invar? No, but Invar is 2 iron and 2 ferrous, so... Well, 2 iron and 1 ferrous, rather. Let's just do that. Put these two together, make some Invar, and then we can get all these wires behind here being, upgraded, rather. So... we can do that. And we can now do 9, that means, of these things. Which is going to be just enough. Well, not just enough, it's going to be more than enough. For now, we'll just do it with these ones and replace them at the back. So we're going to need 9 redstone. Again, using a lot of redstone today. Luckily we've got a lot of redstone. There we go, hardened flux ducts. Let's get rid of that. And this should retain its power, if I'm pretty sure. Oh. I'm lucky that a lot of this is not cobble, and it's just, God damn it, marble. Because marble doesn't have like a, you know, I'm trying to not break the cobble because otherwise that doesn't look as good. I don't want cobble around the place, basically. Pulverizer, redstone furnace, energetic diffuser, marble, and these guys should be charging up a lot quicker. This holds 1920, and that's charging up quickly. And then we can throw this guy in here. It's going to deplete all the power and probably ruin this power supply as well. Yeah. These guys take 800, this outputs 800, so we are at a perfect level for now. But yeah, I'm gonna see how much time we spent on today's episode, and then we can see about possibly ending, or possibly doing 1 or 2 more things. Yeah, so it seems like we've done enough for today. The episode is kind of dragging on. Depends on how much I maybe cut up some stuff, and there's a few clips I think probably don't have audio, unfortunately. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Next episode, I'm possibly going to get onto some applied energistic stuff, because we actually have a logic press and a calculation press, so maybe we can set that up. And I'm also planning to do a little adventure, especially with the amount of food that we have now, to go and find a new base, basically. Find a new area that we're going to go over and, you know, populate. Instead of having a little hole in the ground, we can actually have more of a setup over there. But that's, you know, that's something I'll do in the background. If not, we'll be here for the next possibly couple of episodes. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.